What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB, and welcome to Let's Play WWE 2K14's 30 Years of Wrestlemania, Episode 11. In the previous episode, we started the Attitude Era, where we took on the Undertaker. No, when we took on Kane as the Undertaker, excuse me, and then we also took on The Rock as Stone Cold Steve Austin. This time, we're going to go to Wrestlemania 2000. And is there a cut?
It is time to move out the old and move in the new. The McMahon Helmsley era is running the show. If you mess with us, you've got two choices. You either get your ass kicked or
you get your ass fired.
Triple H will defend the World Championship against Big Show, against The Rock, and against this man, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley is going to WrestleMania!
Who will survive the first ever fatal four-way elimination match at WrestleMania?
The game! The Rock! The Big Show is now! Mick Foley! Mick Foley's dream has come true! Final four-way at WrestleMania!
Whose hand will be raised as WWE Champion?
A little interesting there. Showed us the McMahon Helmsley era, even though some of those things they showed us, like Triple H, I think hitting, actually I don't remember who it was, but he hit someone with a sledgehammer. That was definitely not from this era. That was more from Evolution time, but I'll talk more about this during the match. Here you see, here's a picture of Cactus Jack. There's a picture of Mankind giving Big Show Mr. Sacco, and The Rock punching Big Show in the face. Oh, no pictures of Triple H. So, anyway, the match is Triple H versus The Rock versus The Big Show versus Mick Foley. The date is April 2nd, the year is 2000. Location, Anaheim, California. It is for the WWE Championship, and it is a fatal four-way elimination match. Our match stipulation is to complete the historical objectives and win, and we have 5 historical objectives. We have to eliminate the Big Show, and the rest of them are all hidden. So let's get started, shall we, nerds and geeks?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the fatal four-way elimination match for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, from Setauket, Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mick Foley.
Will Mick Foley's career have a storybook ending tonight?
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 500 pounds, the Big Show.
King, the question here is, will this 7'2", 500-pound sleeping giant awake and become the most dominant player?
I gotta tell you, JR, it's hard. It's very, very hard to pick sides against the Big Show.
7'2", 500 pounds. The most physical man in this match. He's potentially the most dominant competitor ever.
Making his way to the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock.
Will The Rock reach the promised land tonight?
Oh, look at that walk of determination by The Rock. I'm telling you, I have never seen The Rock this motivated. You got to pick The Rock.
The Rock doesn't need any help. It's The Rock's destiny to become the champion. But will it be tonight?
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 260 pounds, the WWE Champion, Triple H.
He is indeed the game. The top man in this business is Triple H. And he's going to stay there until someone takes the championship away from him.
Remember, there are no disqualifications. The match can end on pinfalls only. It's an elimination match. There'll be 3 falls in this matchup. The surviving man in this match will be the champion. The champion, Triple H, has a distinct disadvantage in this match.
All right, nerds and geeks. Sorry for the amount of silence there. I was just, waiting for all the entrances to get done and all the people to stop talking. That way I wouldn't have to keep getting interrupted here about what I was going to say. I felt like it would be a little bit easier. We did drop a little frames in the Rock's entrance. Don't think it will cost us too much, so the audio might be off a little bit, and I do apologize for that as usual. If the frames dropping continues to go on, I may have to restart this video and continue on where we left off. Anyway, though, as I was saying, I do have something I would like to discuss about this match, and I don't believe that they're going to bring it up at all. So I'm just going to go on and say it right now, and if I get proven wrong, then I look like a total buffoon. But this match actually not only was advertised as a Fatal 4-Way match, but it was also advertised as a McMahon in every corner. That's right, you heard me correctly, nerds and geeks. There was a McMahon in every corner. If I believe I'm correct here, Vince McMahon or Mr. McMahon was in The Rock's corner. Stephanie McMahon, of course, was in Triple H's corner because that was her husband. Shane McMahon was in the Big Show's corner. And Linda McMahon was in Mick Foley's corner. And this match actually gets a lot of bad rep on it for some reason. I've never actually seen the match, so I cannot justify it. But apparently a lot of people just don't like this match from what I hear. I've never watched it, as I said before, so I don't really have much of an opinion on whether it's a good match or a bad match. But I remember as a kid, I was actually very interested in this match. I thought it was really cool how there's a McMahon in every corner, and that's actually one of the gripes I hear about a lot, was the fact that there was a McMahon in every corner. It was just yet another McMahon feud. But I liked how there was a McMahon in every corner, and I don't know, it had a lot of storylines to it, like, for instance, the Mick Foley and Triple H one. But our first objective is to eliminate the Big Show, so I say let's focus all our attentions on the Big Show and not The Rock, even though it seems like Dwayne Johnson does want to fight me. I think The Rock and Sock Connection should fight each other while me and Big Show have a few words here. I reversed it, I thought. What? It said reversed. What? Okay, so apparently The Rock does not want to stop it, so I'm going to have to teach The Rock a lesson here. And interesting enough, the stipulation for this match, the actual match stipulation, it says we have to complete all the historical objectives. So I guess even if we were to eliminate Rock or Mick Foley first, we would fail the match because of the fact that our match stipulation for this is to actually complete it all. First time we're seeing this in this one. I think we also saw that in the 2K, not 2K, I always say 2K now because I'm just used to it, but 13's Attitude Era mode. And interesting enough, speaking of the Attitude Era mode, I was thinking about this last night after I finished a set of recordings there on this game. I feel, because the Attitude Era in version of the Wrestlemania here only has 4 matches. We completed 2, this of course being the 3rd, and the next match after this will be the last.
makes him only that much more
And I think the
dangerous.
main reason why they did that is because the Attitude Era was heavily covered in the previous game. So I if they did choose to do that, I don't know if I'm supposed to eliminate the Big Show. So let me just be the one to eliminate him just in case. I don't want The Rock or Mick Foley to pin Big Show, and next thing I know, I fail just because they eliminated someone I had to eliminate. But yeah, if they did do it because of that fact that you know, Attitude Era last year was heavily, not promoted, but heavily in the game, then I really like that. I think that's very clever of them to do that. That way, we're not fatigued with the Attitude Era. So let's see if this actually puts the Big Show away. Yes, it does. So now we gotta grapple The Rock near the announce table. So let's just okay. Mick Foley, I'm just gonna have to ask you to leave for a couple seconds. All right, nerds and geeks. We dropped a little bit of frames there. Actually, not a little bit, a lot of it. But before we dropped the frames, we were going to grapple The Rock near the announce table, which doesn't seem he wants us to do that. But yeah, we started dropping frames, and it definitely was going to make my audio a little bit off. So even if it, damn, dude, Rock's got his signature now too. Mick Foley and The Rock, I have a feeling, are going to double team on me. Too bad I'm too good. Come here, Rock. Now I know it said grapple him near it, so okay, there we go.
The Rock is in a world of hurt, King, and now Mick Foley has come to get him some of the great one.
Triple H is directing traffic tonight. It looked like he's telling Mick Foley to do his dirty work. And Mick's gonna jump. Good God, he took all of the damage, JR. Mick Foley has taken himself out of the WWE title picture.
What the hell? Can we...
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
So... Really?
Back into the ring here.
Get out of here, Rock. If that... Wow, so apparently Mick Foley didn't learn from his past mistakes and actually let Triple H tell him what to do, and he basically took him out of the match, himself out of the match. All right, so now we got to grapple The Rock at moderate damage near the ring steps, so let's do that. Oh, come on! Bullshit! Oh, that's... I should have used resiliency. Should have used the resiliency. Alright, nerds and geeks, I'll see you back at that point where we're facing The Rock. Alright, nerds and geeks, we just got rid of Mick Foley. We're back to where we were before. And now we just got to get The Rock to moderate damage. Took me a little bit longer than the other one, I would say, mainly due to the fact that Big Show took a little bit longer than normal, but I say let's hit The Rock with the pedigree here, and Irish Whip on the outside of the ring to get that other one. So we need to get him near the ring steps. So strong Irish Whip should get rid of him. Hopefully that doesn't put him at critical. I didn't think it would. And let's force him up and do this this one thing. Here we go.
Oh my God!
This has gotten extremely physical.
The Rock with those steel steps in position as a weapon.
Triple H retaliates. The Rock is under that steel.
The Rock's getting assaulted.
It's down to The Rock and Triple H for the WWE Championship.
Oh, I think The Rock can feel it slipping away.
Who took the steel steps off? Grapple The Rock at... Oh, hi, Mr. McMahon. You kind of, there we go. Grapple The Rock, critical near the announce table. So now we got to get him at critical damage. All right, what's Mr. McMahon doing? I don't know what he was doing, but whatever. Is this gonna make him critical? No, it's not. Anything really hurt? Not yet. So I think if we get his head to critical, or well, his head to red, that means he's at critical damage. I don't know for sure though. So we're just gonna. Oh, there he goes. All right, so now we got to grapple him near the announce table again. So a strong Irish whip, and we are dropping some frames again. So the audio may be off a little bit. God, I hate dropping frames. It's literally my least favorite thing in the world. It makes this so much more complicated, but let's do this, shall we, nerds and geeks?
Triple H with devious intentions. And The Rock counters.
Oh, Triple H didn't see that coming. They are both laid out.
Oh wow, they got King's mouth to move and everything. So, hey, Stephanie McMahon now too.
He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
So, do I just beat The Rock now? I would think so.
An elbow.
That's what I'm gonna go with. Oh, he threw in a steel chair for me. You're so grateful. Uh-oh. That's not good.
That chair shot
Oh,
landed.
he just hit me with the steel chair.
He's just lethal with that thing. The viciousness
And bashes him.
Oh
with
my
the chair.
god, how am I not getting him? Uh-oh, what is he doing? Okay, I'm not making the same mistake I did before. Fuck, what?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this. Here comes Mr. McMahon.
McMahon's got the steel chair. He's going Triple H. What? That was blatant.
Why did McMahon hit the Rock? He just cracked Rock's skull. There's a cover.
Here's three. Stephanie. Oh! Well, he might do something now.
Rock. Oh, no. Don't you dare do it.
What a rotten human being McMahon is. And wait a minute. Oh, rock bottom. Oh, Mr. McMahon. Rock bottom. Mr. McMahon has been rock bottom straight through WrestleMania all the way to hell.
I can't believe what I've seen. Come on. Somebody do something.
The Rock got screwed on the title, but he just kicked Mr. McMahon's ass and is standing tall at the end of WrestleMania 16.
I tell you, nerds and geeks, I will tell you something here. Two videos in a row I've had to restart this video 3 times. But, since that video started dropping frames at the worst possible time ever, let me tell you what happened. Because I don't know what got showed and what didn't. Mr. McMahon actually got in the ring into a cutscene that I actually didn't even expect to see. It kind of caught me off guard myself. And decked The Rock with that steel chair. And I just pinned him for the pin. Or pinned him for the win, I should say. And basically what happened after that, Triple H, Vince McMahon, and Stephanie were all celebrating. Rock got mad, took Triple H out, yada, yada, yada. Went to go give the Rock Bottom to Stephanie, so on and so forth. I apologize for that, nerds and geeks. I don't know what's been going off my computer lately, but it has just not been agreeing with me in recording. Anyway, for doing that matchup, we have or should I say unlocked, the Big Show, Triple H, The Rock, and Mick Foley, along with the WrestleMania 16 arena. I don't know how long this video is, so I've actually decided that I'm just going to end it here so I can possibly find out what is exactly wrong with my computer right now and why it is doing this. So I hope you messing up my own commentary right now. I hope you nerds and geeks have enjoyed episode 11 of WWE 2K14's 30 Years of Wrestlemania. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and please subscribe if you have not already. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And once again, I would like to apologize for the fact that the video kept dropping frames. Have a wonderful day, nerds and geeks.